person to prescribe people to eat foods that have like glyphosate pesticides in them? And I kind of double asking this question, which I shouldn't be, but what more or less what I'm getting at is it an intentional sin if someone eats unhealthy, like if they know there's pesticides and lectins and A1 proteins that attack your pancreas and can cause health problems? Is that a direct sin, a violation of the Torah?
It is an indirect sin, but it is a sin. So Rambam says that a person must do everything possible, right, and normally possible to stay healthy, because and he explained that not healthy person cannot serve God. Right? If he has this ache and he has like weakness because of this food and that food, so it takes from his serving of God. He cannot concentrate on the Torah learning. He cannot concentrate on anything. You understand? So it is indirect, but it is forbidden. So everything that is bad for us, right, for your health, is forbidden. But in the case that you're asking, I can draw the parallel with the smoking. So is smoking allowed? They say absolutely not. But is it like forbidden? It's not so simple. So if somebody smoke one cigarette, it's not going to kill him, right? It's not going to create the lung cancer or like heart issue, breathing issue, like lung issues, right? So only over the years, how many years doesn't matter. One after 1 year, after another, after 50 years, doesn't make any difference. But the cumulative effect is going to, for sure, is not good. So same with these ingredients that you said. If you eat one time this like processed food, genetically modified food, is it going to kill you? No. Twice, no, but in the long run, for sure, it's going to damage your health. So, and we obligated not to be stupid, right? And we obligated to watch our health, right? And our sages say that since the nature of the people change, nature of the people themselves change, and nature and around us change, and nature of animals change also, right? Everything changed, even from the time of Gemara that it was written. 2000, less than 2000 years, 1500, 1700, plus minus, right, years ago, right? So the nature changed, and many advices that they say in Gemara is not applicable. Even if you see Rambam, so Rambam disagree in some things. I give you example. So Rambam said that if you want to live long, and we learned in our class Hilchos Deios chapter 4, right? That there is the whole chapter. I'm not sure the whole, at least most of the chapter dedicated to the healthy living, right? And Rambam said, look, if you want to live long without being sick, I'm going to give you this advice. This formula should work. Well, what is the formula? So don't overeat, right? Meaning eat 2/3 of whatever you usually eat. So meaning get up from the table while you're still hungry. Don't eat to satiation. And we had a class today with our dear medical professional, and he said that so he learned in medical school that our brain is a little slow than our stomach. So stomach could be already full, right? But in the brain there is still no signal stop eating. You understand? So a person have to stop a little earlier, stop eating. So don't overeat. He said, if you work hard, exercise, right? Exercise. Second thing, and make sure that you have loose bowels, right? So that you can go to the restroom, eliminate like daily and maybe even a few times a day. So Rambam said, if you're going to maintain these three things, so you guaranteed like a good life, long life, and that's it. Right, but the sages in Gemara said no. So they give few examples when two people were carrying a rabbi, like holding by his hands, right? And they went to the bathhouse, and in the bathhouse, we have to understand it's like no plumbing, so it was like whole summer, and the water stayed there, so it was very filthy place, basically, because filth from the body would stay there like on uneven places. Okay, puddles. Okay, you got the idea. And there's like one word like fall in, right? And this rabbi was like fallen, and him and his attendants were fallen, and he grabbed by the one hand by some pillar of stone, it was there, and by the second hand he held these two assistants, and he was don't ask me how he was able to pull himself from this hole, from the fallen, and pull this assistants. So this assistant asked him, like, Rabbi, you're such a strong person. You with one hand you pull like three of us, you and two of us. You're like, why do you need assistant to hold you, like support? It's Rabbi, with all due respect, but a little strange. And you know what he said? He said, I preserve my strength for old age. That's it. That was his answer. And it was another example in the Gemara also. Another rabbi was walking with two people, like they helped him upstairs, and the one step collapsed, and he actually he was holding the balance, and he was actually holding two other guys. So the same question, he said, I preserve my strength. Another rabbi was carried from one neighborhood to another. Looks like it. I mean, not a long distance. And something happened, and he actually saved them both, these guys, right? They same question, say, I preserve my strength. So, but Rambam said, do not preserve your health. If you want to be strong, if you want to continue functioning in this life, you have to work hard. That's what Rambam said. So it's as you see, different approach, and between them was, I don't know how many years, maybe 700 years, 800 years, plus minus, right? So not so much time, right? And from us to Rambam also, there is like some adjustments, as we said today, processed food. So a person must rely on modern medicine, right? If the doctors say that this is processed food, and it says that if you continue eating, your organs are going to fail one by one, and this and that. So you're not allowed to put yourself in this situation. Absolutely not. Do you have to eat everything organic? I did not say that. I mean, if it's affordable to you, so eat organic. But don't make it like your life depend on organic, for example, right? Not processed food. Of course, you have to look the ingredients. Yeah, that's the answer.